I'm Ken Block, and this is Colin McRae, Dirt 2.
Released in 2009 by Codemasters, Dirt 2 is the sequel to an already good game, Colin McRae's Dirt, but it really took things to the next level. It has a strong off-road racing vibe, mixing traditional rally with extreme events like X Games. It features real-world legends like Ken Block, Travis Pastrana and Dave Mirra. This game, along with its great indie rock soundtrack, is packed with energy. Released on PC, PS3, Xbox 360, as well as on Nintendo DS and Wii, but we don't talk about that. Everything here is awesome. Music, many, even the transitions are filled with passion. The gameplay is solid. It's simple but doesn't stop being fun even after a longer while. Dirt 2 is gorgeous. This was peak graphics when it came out. Codemasters really outdid themselves and put their hearts into Dirt 2. Every interaction is believable and actually impressive, like the splashes of water on your windshield as you blast through a puddle, or the accumulating dirt or dust depending on the surface on the car as you drive it. The attention to detail is unprecedented. The graphics have aged mostly like fine wine. The game still looks very pretty. It definitely doesn't need any more saturation. This is how the game actually looks. The vibrant color palette and the way the game is structured really masks the lack of polygons. Well, except for these guys. They really could use a facelift. There are a few gaps in the matrix though, but no sane person would actually discover them. Only my 7-year-old brain was capable of being so bored to try to get out of bounds. It's way too hot in here. A nice swim is a good idea. This has got to be one of the best sounding games of the 2000s. It holds up to this day. Codemasters really can't mess with engine sounds. Every game they made is top tier in that regard. And the very impressive sort of real-time reverb as you drive through a tunnel or a wall bouncing the sound of you only on one side really makes you feel like you are in the game. And while we're talking about the sound, we can't miss the soundtrack, which is frankly perfect for the light-hearted mood of the game. There are mostly rock tracks and a couple of electronic songs that surprisingly fit really well. The music really completes the game. It's similar to Forza Horizon in that regard, because the game is set in a music and car sort of festival, with fans having a great time all around. Dirt 2 is a very arcadey game, and despite its kind of shallow driving model, the game is still very satisfying. You can initiate a drift very easily, and it never gets old. My only gripe with the driving model is that it is way too sensitive on a keyboard. Keep in mind I'm only lightly tapping the steering keys here. This can be an issue on a bumpy surface when your wheels make contact with the ground as you hold the direction keys, and I lost count of how many times I got launched off the road like that. You really are fighting to stay on the road sometimes, which is really captivating when done right. Just one slip up and you're out. One of the great things about the rival drivers here is that they face the same challenges as you. Their cars have the exact same specs and don't magically pull out more horsepower out of their ass when you pass them. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Need for Speed. It's common to see drivers spin out or straight up crash their car and retire from the event with an angry comment. Oh, and did I mention, all the drivers here have voice lines? They often scold you for smashing their car, or compliment you if you pass them cleanly.
Way to go. I'm sitting back here going for a Sunday drive.
Thankfully, you can make up for mistakes that you or your rivals caused by using an instant flashback. Just look how cool they made it. Whether it's sunny LA or humid Malaysia, you can really feel the atmosphere of the place during the race, as well as in your home base. There are several different event types that provide a lot of adrenaline and variety to the experience. Rally, a point-to-point race against the clock on winding dirt or asphalt roads. No direct competition with other racers on the track, just you, your car, and the clock. Although it is common to catch up to other drivers on lower difficulties. Trailblazer, similar to Rally but with faster, high-performance cars designed for open terrain. No co-driver, just you and the road. Longer, more technical tracks with wide open landscapes. Rallycross, short, intense circuit races with multiple laps. Features a mix of dirt and tarmac tracks. Land Rush, off-road circuit races featuring trucks and buggies. More chaotic than Rallycross, with rough terrain, jumps and wide tracks. Raid, long-distance multi-car off-road races with bigger, more powerful off-road vehicles. Takes place in desert, jungle or mountainous environments. Less about precise cornering, more about pure speed and terrain control. Gate Crusher, my personal favorite. A time attack mode where you drive through destructible checkpoints to extend your time. Isn't it satisfying? There really isn't another game like Dirt 2. The sequel to it, Dirt 3, lost the personal feel, the dude bro atmosphere. It feels very synthetic and soulless, which is what Codemasters were going for, but well, it was a miss in my opinion. It's lacking in the atmosphere department. Things went downhill from here. Dirt 2 is very unappealing. The semi-realistic approach to a light-hearted arcade racing series really didn't sit well with the fanbase. Dirt 5 was a complete flop with a very short single-player mode and a very underwhelming level creator tool. It was beautiful, but there was no substance behind it. It really is a shame that Codemasters abandoned the concept of fun arcade racing game and focused on sim racing games. And they are great, but why not continue the passion-filled series? Well, I guess we'll never know. It's also unfortunate that you can't buy Dirt 2 and Dirt 3 anymore. Codemasters are disappointing at the moment, especially with EA Sports WRC that somehow feels even more soulless and forced. It even has a battle pass in a sim racing game. Well, there you have it, my feelings on my childhood favorite. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it if you managed to get to the end. Sorry for the lackluster narration. This is really my first time actually speaking to a microphone, so excuse me. I hope it gets better from here. Leave a like if you liked, dislike if you didn't, and see you around.